Greetings and beyond the new, all of you loathsome sinners. 'Tis I, Alastor, the radio demon, coming at you from Chateau de Alastor, here in the VR chat. Today I'm bringing you more of my dulcet tones. To put it to you more sequentiously, or succinctly, I admit I do often confuse the terminology if I'm being perfectly honest about it. But today's video is brought to you by a fan request. Greetings to you, Voltaire. Or Voltaire. My apologies if I mispronunciate your user screen name. They have requested 3 specific songs, although 2 of them admittedly are lullabies, and one of which I'm sure all of you are quite familiar, although some of you may have heard it from a far different source. I'll provide a little insight onto that one later, but for now, I shall continue with this, because I did give my word, and as a gentleman, it's only appropriate that I be a man of my word. Would you not agree? Now, I'm not entirely certain as to precisely the reason why this individual requested these very specific tunes, but considering it was a fan request, I'm obliged to fulfill it. But permit me a moment here, because I had initially intended to be able to view these lyrics while having this open, and it's not working out the way I had intended. So permit me just a moment here while I get this brought up. I apologize if this is taking longer than intended. I'm not quite used to using hell phones. Here we go. Let's see. Songwriters, Chris Ife, Kasner Associated Publishers Limited. I'm going to skip the first couple of lines because it throws off the tempo. And without further ado, here I go. Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Papa's gonna buy you a mockingbird. And if that mockingbird don't sing, Papa's gonna buy you a diamond ring. And if that diamond ring is brass, Papa's going to buy you a looking glass. And if that looking glass gets broke, Papa's going to buy you a billy goat. And if that billy goat don't pull, Papa's gonna buy you a cart and bull. And if that cart and bull turn over, Papa's gonna buy you a dog called Rover. And if that dog called Rover don't bark, Papa's going to buy you a horse and cart. And if that horse and cart turn round, you'll still be the sweetest little babe in town. I don't believe I've ever actually heard the entirety of the lyrics before. So you know what, I actually do thank you for requesting this. This next one, of course, as I said, in this trilogy of songs, is by lyricist Jane Taylor, published in 1806. So it's even older than I. My apologies for that momentary pause. I had to clear my throat. It would have been rather uncouth for me to do so on the microphone if I could avoid it. And now, here we are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. And when the blazing sun is gone, when he nothing shines upon, then you show your little light, twinkle, twinkle all the night. Then the traveler in the dark thanks you for your tiny spark. He could not see which way to go if you did not twinkle so. In the dark blue sky you keep, and often through my curtains peep, or you never shut your eye till the sun is in the sky. 'Tis your bright and shiny spark lights the traveler in the dark. Though I know not what you are, twinkle, twinkle, little star. You know what? I'm actually quite grateful you recommended these. In legitimate seriousness, I have honestly never heard the entirety of these little lyrics before. I have to admit that's quite, well, insightful. Yes, I suppose I could have said entertaining, as is my moniker, but quite honestly, it is rather insightful. I legitimately hadn't known such a thing before, and I thank you for this enlightenment. Oh, I am so sorry. I tried to turn off the microphone, but this little switch toggle is stuck. Oh, how unsightly. Now this next and last one, again requested by the same individual, Vartel, was composed by Harry Carroll and Joseph McCarthy, vocalist Elsie Lovelock, the original arrangement, I believe the arrangement was Thomas Ryan. But for those unaware, the original version of this song is actually performed by one Judy Garland, of Wizard of Oz fame. I'm sure you're quite familiar with this number, as it originates from a 1917 vaudeville, which was, again, originally performed by the Dolly Sisters, but made famous by Judy Garland. Well, I suppose not really made famous, but more revitalized by her. Either way, at the end of the rainbow there's happiness, and to find it how often I've tried. But my life is a race, just a wild goose chase, and my dreams have all been denied. Why have I always been a failure? What can the reason be? I wonder if the world's to blame. I wonder if it could be me. I'm always chasing rainbows, watching clouds drifting by. My schemes are just like all my dreams, ending in the sky. Some fellows look and find the sunshine, I always look and find the rain. Some fellows make a winning sometime. I never even make a gain, believe me. I'm always chasing rainbows, waiting to find a little bluebird in vain. Well, thank you, Vardel, for recommending these. I actually did quite enjoy myself performing them. And thank all of you for tuning in to this Alastor Sings video. If you enjoyed this performance, do show your appreciation by clicking the like button down below. Of course, if you didn't, well, I suppose that's your prerogative. Now, isn't it? But do let us know in the comments below if you did or didn't like this video and what we could have done to make it better in your opinion. Of course, you're also welcome to leave your comments as to what you'd like to see more of. And that includes other song covers, but I do humbly request that you make them appropriate for the likes of I. After all, I am a demon. I'm not some nursemaid. If you're new to this channel, do click the name above the video description. You're welcome to peruse the catalog of film material for your entertainment pleasure. It goes back a few years now. There may be quite a bit in terms of overall length. The original host here does have a tendency to ramble on a bit, and simply doesn't like to cut material that could give a little more insight into everything they do. Something of an improvisational tone, I suppose. However, if you are not new here, if you're a frequent guest and haven't yet hit the subscribe button, please do so down below. And don't forget to ring-a-ding-ding that notification bell icon. I know it's quite a silly phrase, but he is a fan of the Rat Pack. We do hope you have a great rest of your day, a pleasant rest of your week, and a wonderful weekend ahead, depending on when you get around to seeing today's video. And as always, we hope you remember, don't go changing for anyone but yourselves. We do hope to see you right back here, same Moonshadow time, same Mystery Channel. And remember my charming friends and acquaintances. Smile, my dears, because you're never fully dressed without one. See you all real soon. Ta-ta.